we race. Centre Van Wallstein from grid 2 gets the jump and leads Trefilov down into turn 1. A fantastic start from Pavel Tonteri. The CRG driver, the first of the CRG drivers over the back of the pole setter, now tries the outside. That is Tom Luyer for the Lennox Racing Team. They make it 3 wide, Senna is gone. Van Wallstein already with a fantastic lead with only a few hundred metres raced. He looks over his right shoulder down into the chicane. Trefilov under attack from not 1 but 34 KZ2 carts breathing down his neck. Pavel Tonteri for the CRG team in P3. Tom Luyer, that is Stan Pex, the WSK Champions Cup champion from 2017. He'll come across the line for the first time in position 5. Centre Van Wallstein is 1 second ahead of the battle for second, third, fourth, right down to 36th. A clean start for all but Emilian Denner. Unfortunately, the driver who did not qualify had to start 57th in the heats. Came storming through the field. He had incredible speed. He has retired before the end of the first lap. Denner is out. His teammate leads as Tonteri attacks David Trefilov. It's all going wrong for the Russian-German who started from pole position. Tonteri with Tom Luyer, a revived Tom Luyer. In form is Tom. A new season, a new team, and the Frenchman in position 4 from Stan Pex, Giuseppe Palomba. And as Carbonell, Jeremy Iglesias, Chris Harnan, Moritz Hebner, Pedro, Victor has fallen back to 12th place. Ahead of the Sicilian, Alex Marigliano. The gap 1.1 seconds. Centre Van Wallstein trying to go 2 weeks in a row was under brakes. Tonteri goes very deep, puts the CRG in the middle of the circuit. Tom follows him through, and the Finn is up to position 2. Trefilov under attack. Stan all over the back of him. The Lennox Racing Team which won this race with Victor Gustafsson in 3rd place. Tom Luyer looks really quick. Pavel Tonteri though, he's cleared the pole setter. The CRG freight train comes down the straight. They're in force, the CRG team. Here this weekend, Pavel Tonteri is the best of them. At the moment, we look for his teammate, Jeremy Iglesias. He's in P8. Victor Gustafsson in P12. Stan Pex under attack. Nice move by Giuseppe Palomba. Stan tries to fight but loses that battle badly. Pavel Tonteri with Tom Luyer going with him. Centre Van Wallstein 1.7 seconds down the road. This is an amazing start from Senna. He dominated round 1. The first event of the 2022 International Kart Racing calendar, winning the Champions Cup. It was a Soddy Kart 1, 2, 3. They still lead here this afternoon. There's Carbonell, his teammate, who's moved up into the top 5 now. Ahead of Palomba, Iglesias. The gap 1.6 seconds now. Pavel Tonteri in the CRG down through the gearbox. Tom goes with him. David Trefilov. What a disastrous start. He's still got 17 laps to make amends though. But it's going to be a huge ask to catch the driver on your screen in Kart 40. There's Pavel Tonteri. Tom Luyer for the Lennox Racing Team. And David Trefilov in P4. Stan Pex, his teammate Chris Harnan behind the 2 Dutch drivers for the Dutch team of Stan. Trefilov takes a place back, runs into the back of Tom Luyer, who says, no you don't. Oh wow. This race has come alive. Tom Luyer taps the helmet and tells David, think about it. Tom will not be intimidated. And Arthur Carbonell tries to capitalise and at least make it a Soddy Kart 1-2 here this afternoon. He saw all that happen. Tom Luyer and David Trefilov having a fight which drags Arthur Carbonell, Giuseppe Palomba and Jeremy Iglesias into that battle as well. Jeremy's gone fast as 46.146 for the 2020 World Champion. The CRG driver who knows this circuit oh so well. A year before taking that title, he won the Winter Cup at this very circuit. That was with different teams. It was actually both with Formula K from memory. Now he's painted black and orange in CRG. Jeremy in position 7 behind Palomba. Senna 1.9 seconds. Tom Luyer is the fastest on track. He's done a 46 dead. Chris Harnett, Stampex going through. Pedro Hilbrand in that battle. There's Renaudin, head of Chevritalov, on debut for the Tony Kart racing team. The blue machine ne pas plus. Le machine verte maintenant pour Adrien Renaudin. No more the blue machine. He's painted green for 2022. Tom down the inside takes second place from Pavel. It is NASCAR style in the KZ2 final. Senna Van Volstein is disappearing up the road. If they don't get some rhythm, some momentum, they keep fighting as Trefilov does exactly that. Takes the place into turn 3 with a fantastic pass. Tontoni was P2. He's now back to 7th. That's his teammate, Jeremy. Around the outside, he's now the top CRG. Jeremy Iglesias, Pavel Tontoni racing together. Contact as they come over the back of one of the Formula K karts. Oh, what a disaster. It was Michael Paparo and Andrea Dalle who have come together. Paparo in P13 and Andrea Dalle in 16th. They are both out. The two Italians, Michael Paparo, who won the WSK Champions Cup 5 years ago in 60 Mini, is out. Coming together with Andrea Dalle. And all the while, Senna Van Volstein disappears down the road. That was a big moment at that very part of the circuit right there, 1 lap ago. As we approach half race distance, the gap is 2.1 seconds. Andrea Dalle is actually still circulating, but he's lost half the bodywork of the 52 CRG, and the Brescian will be out. There's Pavel Tontoni behind Pedro, the 2016 world champion. Of course, he won the race in the desert for the CRG team. That was Bahrain 6 years ago in the OK class. He's won in KZ2 in multiple occasions as well. Pedro Hilbrand for the Birolard team. The Catalan down into the hairpin. There is Artur Carbonell with Tontoni now behind him. So the Finn, who is now in position 8. He was in second place. As Senna Van Volstein with a lead of 1.9 seconds. So Tom Louillet is catching him. The Lennox Racing Charles Leclerc team trying to go 2 years in a row with 2 different drivers. Tom Louillet, 1.9 seconds behind Senna last time. The all-new homologated Sodi Kart Sigma. You can see the new colours, the new bodywork for the French team. 1.7 seconds, Senna Van Volstein winning 1 week ago the Champions Cup, and Tommy's coming. Trefilov has recovered to 3rd place, and Pedro, the Catalan, 46 dead. He's behind Jeremy. The 2 former world champions racing together in 5 and 6. Pedro, the fastest driver on the circuit. Senna Van Volstein, a 46.36 last time versus 46.00 for Hilbrand. Skates into the hairpin, controls the pace, praying that Trefilov starts fighting with Tom Louillet. Confirmation at the bottom left of your screen of 46.003 for the driver from Blanes, north of Barcelona in Spain. The fastest driver on track. Another purple sector for Hilbrand in P6 behind Jeremy and Giuseppe Palomba. Good race from Palomba, but at the moment he's off the podium. The gap is 1.5 seconds. They are slowly catching Kart 40 for the Sodi Kart racing team. The WSK Champions Cup champion, the gap was 2.3 seconds. It's down to 1.5. Tom, who had one almighty accident at this very circuit last year in the corresponding, or the WSK Euro Series race in turn 1, the event, which was won ultimately by Emilian Tanner, who has already retired. Tom Louillet accelerates up to the point where he had that crash. He's back for 2022, grabs another gear, 6th gear, 138 k's an hour as they flick it through that incredible complex. Here at South Garda Karting, the corner which has not changed in 33 years of operation. Here at Lonato, Trefilov P3. Tom Louillet, it's 1.3 seconds. Trefilov is going with him. If they work together, they'll catch Senna Van Volstein. It's 0.2 of a second quickly, desperately trying to do some mathematics. At this rate, they will catch him in, let's say, 1.2 seconds. 0.2, say 6 laps, 3 to 4 laps. to the end of the race at this pace. They will catch Van Wallstein. Tight line from David Trefilov as he accelerates. The SRP-tuned Maranello car, the factory team of Maják Sebekje, working with the former Euro champion Fabian Federer, the German-speaking Italian, a damn quick driver, and a maestro preparing the 51 Maranello card as well. But it's the Lennox Racing Leclerc card, 1.2 seconds, just a tenth that time. 46.399, just a tenth of a second. Slower than Tom Luye, who was 46.248. Alex Marigliano goes down through the chicane behind Stan Pex, ahead of Paul Ribera, the Austrian, then the two Russians, Yaroslav Shevritalov and Igor Nosov. Seven laps remaining. 1.1 seconds, another tenth from Senna. Surely he can hold on. Down through the gearbox goes the Dutchman. And now they start to fight. David Trefilov, if he can't win the race, will try and take second place away from the Frenchman Tom, who has shown a brilliant turn of speed here this afternoon. Tom is out. Tom has just rolled to the side of the circuit, steps out of the kart. Tom Luye has retired. We can just see him off screen coming down the hill. We may well get a glimpse of the Frenchman. Tom Luye is out. Trefilov inherits second place from Palomba and Pedro Hilbrand. Hard break for the Frenchman. Tom Luye walks off back to the pits. Tom Luye is out. Hard break for the Frenchman on his return to international kart racing. Just rolled to a stop at that part of the circuit just 2 laps ago, and with that, the lead is now 1.7 seconds between Senna Van Wallstein, not Tom Luye, but David Trefilov, the Birolats, third and fourth. That's Palomba and Hilbrand. They touch! Oh, the two teammates touch. Jeremy Iglesias in P5, the top CRG, tries to capitalise. The Birolat team, which have dominated international KZ kart racing over the past few seasons, come together. Hilbrand 16, Palomba 18. The two former champions in third and fourth. Senna now with 1.6 seconds. With 4.5 laps remaining, there's Jeremy in P5. Carbonell, Hannon and Pex. So Chris outdoes his teammate and Pavel Tontri after that great start, the Finn in P9. And then the Sicilian Alex Marigliano for Renda Motorsport. 4 laps to the checkered flag for Senna Van Wallstein. The gap, let's check it. Back to Trefilov. 1.5 seconds. He's controlling the pace of the race. The Saudi kart racing team together with CPB Sport have worked absolute wonders. They were at the WSK collective test at Adria 2 weeks ago. They finished 1, 2, 3 in the Champions Cup 7 days ago. They won't do that here this afternoon, but they may well take their second victory in 7 days here at Lonato. Hard break for Tom Luye. He joins his countryman Adrien Renaudin, along with Dale, Paparo, Ebner and Nielsen, as retirements from the final of round 1 of the WSK Supermaster Series. 3 laps now remaining for Senna Van Wallstein. The gap 1.4 seconds. He loses a tenth, but it's irrelevant. They won't catch him as long as the Dutchman does not make a mistake. The 18-year-old from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, so damn quick, is Senna Van Wallstein. Trefilov in second place. Trefilov in third place, may even be fourth. Shake and bake from the Birolat teammates. Trefilov on the inside. Watch Jeremy tolerate zero of that nonsense. Trefilov in third place, under attack from Jeremy. Well, the Birolat racing teammates, Palomba and Hilbrand, it was shades of Ricky Bobby and Cal Norton Jr. They thought they took Trefilov, and Jeremy says, no pas de problème, and he goes through. He's now right behind the Russian-German, who started from pole position. He's back to third on the penultimate lap of the KZ2 final here this afternoon. Senna Van Wallstein, Pedro Hilbrand, And now David Trefilov under attack from Jeremy Iglesias, who looks over his right shoulder back to Il Napolitano, Giuseppe Palomba. Meanwhile, Monsieur Bertrand Pignolet regarde notre course ici cet après-midi. Une autre victoire. It looks as though Monsieur Pignolet watching on live our race this afternoon. Your team have done incredible work, Bertrand. Centre Van Wallstein, Soddy Kart, they have been here. The WSK Collective Test, the WSK Champions Cup where they finished 1, 2, 3. And now let's wheel out the famous line one more time. Dit is de laatste ronde for the piloot van the Netherlands. For the second week in a row, Centre Van Wallstein on track for victory. Unbeatable in 2022. Is Centre Van Wallstein, and the Soddy Kart racing team chokes the engine down into the chicane. Pedrito in second place. And David Trefilov trying to fight and hold off the 2020 world champion Jeremy for third place. The final few corners. There's Palomba in P5, but that checkered flag is about to wave. Another stunning victory for the Dutchman. Centre Van Wallstein wins round one of the WSK Supermasters Series. For the second week in a row, the Dutchman will stand on the top step of the podium. Soddy Kart dominate again, KZ2 in WSK World Competition. Centre Van Wallstein P1 Hillbrand from grid 12, remember. Le Catalan home in second place. And what could have been for the Russian David Trefilov home in third.